Let's come to lie down on our backs. Legs nice and long and come into Shavasana. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Tuck your shoulder blades, tack your shoulders down. And then open the arms out about at a 45-degree angle away from the body, palms facing up, allowing you to receive whatever it is that you come to yoga for. Right? Everyone comes to yoga for different reasons. And start to lengthen the breath. And as you inhale now, feel the back above the body just gently lifting off of the mat. As you exhale, allow the back of the body to relax down onto the mat. Feel the chest rising and falling, the rib cage opening and closing, and the belly inflating and deflating. Slide the crown of the head to the back of the mat to lengthen your cervical spine, and then relax. Good. Take your left hand, place it on your heart. Take your right hand and lay it on your belly. And then just continue breathing. Just feeling the lifting of the left hand as well as the right. The rise and fall. Now breathe in through the nose and just exhale out through the mouth, but just allow the breath to spill out of the mouth softly. Try to relax your arms. And now take the breath and just move the breath into the belly so that left hand no longer lifts and lowers. That left hand will be still. And that right hand is going to lift even higher than it lifted before, because all the breath is going into the belly. So you have to focus and concentrate on this. And as you exhale, just allow the belly to fold back down, allow it to relax, and then hug the navel back towards the spine. And then repeat that. Fill up the belly. Feel the belly expand. See if you can make the belly a little bit bigger every time you inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly relax. So you want to do everything in slow motion. Slowly relax the belly, draw the navel back towards the back body, as if you're squeezing out every last breath. And then continue. Inhale, fill up the belly. Feel it expand. Keep going with it. And as you exhale, relax the belly. Start to hug the navel back towards the spine. Push out every last breath. And continue. Relax your shoulders and your arms. All you have to do is breathe. Give yourself permission to be quiet and still and just breathe. This is one of the best ways to perform a diaphragmatic breath, lying on your back. Diaphragmatic breath helps to calm down the parasympathetic nervous system and all of the muscles in your body. It's another breath that will help to take you out of that fight or flight response. So remember this breath, and even use this breath to fall asleep at night. Maybe start to feel the changes within, the softness about the muscles, the calmness about the nervous system. With your eyes closed, take your awareness to your third eye chakra. And keep it there. Just imagine there's a warm, pure blue light right there in the center of your forehead. Breathe into it. Stay with that breath. Think about exaggerating it a little bit. Just a few more breaths this way. Just relax and breathe. And then start to return your breath back to a normal, relaxed breath. You can slide those arms alongside of your body again. Flip the palms up. And now just begin to cultivate the Ujjayi breath. So seal your lips closed and breathing only in and out through the nose now. Good, and take your arms up and over your head. And reach your fingertips towards the back of the room. And then start to point your toes and reach your toes towards the front of the room. And really reach and stretch and feel that running up the whole front side of your body. And slide that right foot right off of your mat. Take that left leg and cross it over the right at the ankle. Keep that left hip down on the mat. Let that left hip soften and relax first. And then take your right hand, grab a hold of your left wrist or your left hand, and just drag the upper body over to the right. And then just pull on that left arm just to deepen the stretch of the left side. Try to relax your arms back on the floor behind your head. Relax whatever you can. Just hold on to the shape. Breathe. Stay with that breath. Good. Now release the hands. Let the upper body slowly slide back to center, and then release the legs and walk the legs all the way over to the left. So just slide that left heel off the left side of the mat, and then cross your right ankle over the top of that leg. And then take that left hand and drag that right arm over. And then relax there. And just breathe into that shape. Relax that left hip. If you feel a cramping or a contraction in the left hip, just slide that left heel forward a little bit and lengthen that leg a little. And breathe into the right lung, the right rib cage, the waist. See if you can create some space there. Breathe your Ujjayi breath and allow yourself to meditate on the sound of that breath. Breathe into the side body. And breathe into that right armpit, the right shoulder, the right tricep. Try to relax the left side of the neck. You can take that left ear towards the floor. Take the gaze towards your bicep. See if that feels a little better. Good, and then slowly allow the upper body to come back to center. Under your legs, walk your legs back. And then slowly take your arms and lower them down by your side, and then take them right back up again as you inhale. And then exhale, lower them back down by your side. And inhale, sweep them up. And now hold them there. Neck is nice and long, so press the skull back towards the wall behind you. Slide that right heel forward. And then reach back behind you with your left arm. So as you reach back behind you with your left arm, you're going to pull that left side of the hip up towards that left arm. As you press through that right heel, you're going to move the right side of the hip down towards the bottom of your mat. So feel that tilt in the pelvis. And then relax it and feel the pelvis go back to its original shape. And then start to press the left heel towards the front of the mat. And then start to reach back behind you with your right hand. Press through the left heel, reach back behind you. Good, breathe into that. Feel the right side of the pelvis lifting as the left side lowers. See if you can lift it up even higher. See if you can manipulate the pelvis itself. Good. And then relax the right hip and relax the left leg and the right arm. Good. Slide the right heel forward. Feel the pelvis tilting. Reach back with the left arm. Try to lift that left side even more. And then manipulate the pelvis by dropping the right one down and lifting the left. Good. And then relax it. Feel it move back to its original shape. And then right away, slide that left heel forward. Reach back with the right arm. Feel that. Now manipulate the pelvis and move it even more. Good. And then as you exhale, relax them both. Relax everything. Feel the pelvis move back to center. Good. Lower your arms down alongside of your body. And then take your heels and slide them towards your body, taking your feet to the floor. Press your lumbar spine down into the mat as you turn your tailbone up and lift your sacrum. Good. And then lower down your sacrum, relax and lift the lumbar as high as you can. Feel the tailbone pointing down towards the floor. Good. Press the lumbar spine down, curl the tailbone up. And then lower down the sacrum and curl the lumbar spine up. Lift the lumbar spine up. Good. Curl the tailbone up. Lift the sacrum. And then lower the sacrum and lift the lumbar. Good. And now lower the lumbar, relax there. Walk your feet out as wide as your mat. And let the knees knock together. When you knock them together, try to feel that internal rotation of the hip. And then open them back up again. And exhale, take the knees back together again. Inhale, open them. Exhale, take the knees back together, hold it there. Good. Relax the shoulders, relax the rest of the body, and just try to visualize the skeletal system. Visualize the knees and the legs. Visualize that internal rotation of the legs as the knees knock together. And then visualize that internal rotation of the hips. So now we're closing off the front of the pelvis. Right? We're closing it off. We're internally rotating everything inward. And breathe into that. And try to find comfort there and steadiness. Take your breath down to the pelvic floor. And then relax there. Breathing in out through your nose. Don't lose sight of your breath. Good. Now let the knees open back up again, taking the feet flush to the floor. And then walk your feet slowly in towards each other until the inside edges of your feet touch. And then allow the knees to just fall open. And then press the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to relax down towards the floor. Now feel the openness in the front of the pelvis, so widening through the front of the pelvis. Take your hands and place them on the front of your pelvis, and just take the hands right there to the center, right there to the pubic bone, and then just allow the hands to just slide out to each side of the hips, and just assisting on opening assisting on helping the tissue of the body, the muscles of the body just to relax and open and lengthen and widen. Good. And then take your right hand to the top of that right pelvic ridge and your left hand to the top of the left pelvic ridge. Okay, it's the palm. So the palm is pressing down into the right. So press down into the right one and then release and press down into the left one and release. So press down firmly. Press down into the right one and press down into the left one. And now press down to the right and the left and the right and the left. So just get that little gentle rocking of the pelvis. Relax the elbows to the mat. Relax your hands where they are. Relax your knees out to the side. And let the warmth of your hands soothe the front of your body. Breathe. Connect to that Ujjayi breath. Meditate on the sound of that breath. Good. Keep relaxing the knees. Keep relaxing the outside of the thighs towards the floor. Good. And then take your hands, slide them down your thighs, slide them to the outsides of the thighs, and then assist on bringing the knees back together again. Good. And then draw your knees into your chest. Take your hands to the tops of the knees and make big circles with your knees, separating them from one another. Good. Taking them wide, opening up, and then bringing them back together, hugging them in. So move nice and slowly, and then reverse that circle. When you come towards the body, really draw them in towards the torso. You might even feel a gentle lift in the lower back, right? And then hug them in and release. Good. And then with the knees open, hold it there. Take your hands inside your knees, rest them there. Fingertips will be gripping the front of your shin bones. Let the feet relax down towards the floor. Good. Find that space. Open it up. Relax. So once your hands have that grip, try to relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your hands. Relax your calves and your feet. And let the head be still. Let the breath be pure, long and slow. Fill up the body. Pranayama. Pranic energy. Send it through your body. Allow it to clear away any blockages, anything that you're holding on to, anything that's weighing heavy. Let it go. Good. Now take your hands to the tops of your knees and draw your knees towards your shoulders. And then lift your feet up straight up towards the sky and see if you can grab a hold of the outside edges of your feet into Happy Baby. Those feet are parallel to the ceiling. Once you get them there, press the back of the neck down, lengthen the neck, and then with your hands on the outsides of your feet, start to draw the knees towards the floor. So pull on the feet to draw the knees towards the floor. Try to relax within the sits bones. Try to relax the knees, the thighs, the hamstrings. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Relax the arms and the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, take that right hand and release it from that right foot. Take the right heel, send it straight up towards the sky with control. Toes are pointing towards the back of the room. Lower the right arm down. Lower the right leg down slowly as you press out through that heel. Keep that foot flexed. And you may need to let that leg hover, or you can rest that heel down. Good. Mine chooses to hover. Good. Walk that left thigh in towards your left rib cage, and then just shift that left arm outside that left leg. And then that's all I have to do is confuse you now, right? Interlace your fingers underneath your foot. Keep that foot parallel to the ceiling. Keep that left ankle right over that left knee, okay? That's important. Back of the neck is long. Now start to draw that foot down towards the floor. Avoid the rib cage, even let it fall out a little bit more. So both hands are interlaced underneath your foot, so you've created this stirrup effect with that foot. And then just relax there. Just relax, let the knee relax, let the leg relax, see what happens. See if you can find that release. Breathe into it. Hold it there. Feel the gentle stretch in the hamstring. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the leg. Let it go. Inhale. And if having that right leg hovering bothers you, bend the knee and take the foot to the floor. You're going to lose a little bit of the effect of the stretch though. You'll see when you do it. You can bend the knee and also keep the heel on the floor, just with the leg extended out. That also will help to release a little bit of strain, so that you can relax a little bit deeper into the posture. Let the knee relax out and down. Good. Now push the foot into the hand as you pull the foot towards the floor. So equal amounts of energy. Feel that engagement within that hip. Keep going. Push the foot, pull it, pull on it. Push the foot into the hand and pull on it. Push the foot into the hand and pull on it. Good, and then relax it. Good. Come into the full expression of happy baby. So draw the right knee back in. Take your left arm inside that left leg as you bring that right hand to the outside of that right foot. And the neck is nice and long, and then hold it there. And just take a pause and just take notice of how you feel on the left side compared to the right. Good. And then slowly release that left hand, lower it down to the floor for a moment. Press that left heel up towards the sky, straighten out that left leg, toes are pointing towards the wall behind you, and then slowly lower that left leg down. Now, when you reach the floor, you can bend the knee, let the foot come to the floor, let the heel come to the floor, because it doesn't change the stretch in the right leg when you do that, okay? And then take that right arm outside that right leg, draw the right thigh towards your rib cage, pull that foot down, pull that knee down towards the floor. So avoiding the rib cage, you're not on top of the rib cage. And then reach up with the left hand and interlace your fingers underneath that foot. If you can't reach that, then take the fingertips to the outside of that foot. Let that knee fall out and down, so away from the body and down towards the floor. Good. And then just hold it there and just breathe into that. Breathe into it, get it to relax. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Now start to press the foot into the hand as you pull on the foot. Equal amounts of energy, pushing and pulling. Feel the engagement in that right hip, that hamstring, the outside of that thigh. Push and pull. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Relax. Good. Release the left hand, hold on to the right. Take that right arm inside the right leg, take the left hand to the outside of that left foot, come back into happy baby. And now just rock the body from right to left, all the way over to the left, let it fall over. And then let the inhale bring you back to center. And then as you exhale, allow the body to fall over to the right. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. So as you do this, I want you to pay close attention to the back body on the floor. Give the back body a nice gentle massage, the kidneys, the muscles. Good. Exhale over to the left. And inhale, let it lift you back to center. The only people who are going to have a hard time doing this is anyone who has a very narrow back. Exhale over to the right, because there's not a wide back there to work with, right? Inhale, come back to center. I think, Monica, you might be having that problem. Mercedes as well. Allow the body to relax over to the left. And then inhale, let it lift you back to center. Good. Slowly release your hands. Take your feet to the mat with your knees feet nice and wide. Flop your knees from right to left. And do it slowly. Do it nice and slow. So we're going to move super slow today. Just stay in that kind of relaxed, subdued type of mode. Even though we're going to move around the energy. So overall, you'll feel relaxed, but you'll feel better. You'll feel alive inside, awake inside, nourished. You'll feel the circulation increase, and so on. Good. Take your feet back to center and walk your feet in. Just find your way shoulder width apart with the feet. Okay? And then take your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. And then start to flex that right foot. Actually, let's hold it there for a second and let's make circles with that right foot. And just start to open up that ankle a little. And then reverse the circle with the right foot. Really focusing on the ankle and just creating a little bit of space in there. Good. And then flex the right foot and energetically move that right thigh away from the right side of your belly so the knee will move towards the front of your mat. Good. Now, draw the left knee in towards your chest. Hold on to all of that. Take your hands behind your thigh, interlace your fingers there, or in front of your shin. Interlace your fingers there. Just moving that right knee away from the right side of the body. You'll find that stretch. And then take yourself to your edge. Try to relax the left calf into the hamstring. Relax the left foot towards the floor. Good. Now, arms are straight, interlaced fingers around the shin, neck is long. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. And focus on that right hip. And let it go. See what happens. Sometimes we just have to set the intention. And boom, just like that, it starts to relax. Good. And once you get it to fully relax, bend the elbows, use your biceps, and draw that left knee in a little closer. Ooh, and then feel that. And then hold it. Hold on to that leg. Use your biceps to the shoulders. There's no tension going on. Good. And then relax that right hip. Keep relaxing it. See if you can get it to release. Soften it. Let it go. And then hug that knee in one more time. And hold it there. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. As you end that exhale, straighten out the arms. Good. Release your hands. Slowly lower that left foot down to the floor. Guide it there. And lower the whole foot down. Feel every toe pressing down, the entire foot, outer and inner edges. And keep that right thigh moved away from the right side of the belly. Do it again. Readjust. Good. And now take both of you. Keep your legs right where they are. Drop both of your legs over to the left. And knock over anything in your path. Good. And take that right arm out to the side. So that right shoulder is down on the mat. Take that left ankle. Pull it up towards your left thigh. Good. That right foot is on the floor, flush onto the floor. Relax the left knee towards the mat. Good. Move the right thigh away from the right side of the belly, nose. Oh my God. Your knee is pointed up towards the sky. Hold that. And then take that right arm and start to reach it back behind you. And if there's somebody behind you, give them a little tickle. Good. And reach and reach and reach until you feel that stretch coming from that right knee, up that right thigh, the quadricep, the hip flexor, all the way up the right side of the body. Feel that. Breathe into it. Inhale. Relax that left leg. Sometimes when you extend and engage parts of the body, you kind of do the same thing with a part of the body we really want to relax. So reach through the right hand. Keep relaxing that left leg. Good. Breathe. Inhale. Breathe into the right side. Find some space there. Exhale. Good. Again, one more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower that right arm down. Release your left hand. Now engage the outer edge of that left foot into the mat to bring the legs back to center. So press it down and bring the legs back up. Good. Turn that right knee towards your body as you release that foot and just hug that right knee in for a moment. Good. And then lower that right foot down to the floor. Take your feet wide, flop your knees from right to left, just to loosen all that up. You should feel a big change in that right hip. Good. And then take the knees back to center, and then take the left ankle, place it on top of the right thigh, flex your left foot. Move the left side of the thigh away from the left side of the belly. Good. Open that up. Feel that. Keep that left foot flexed. Keep that left thigh moving away from the left side of the belly. Good. And then start to draw that right knee in towards your chest and take your hands and interlace them behind your thigh or in front of your shin. And then make sure the neck is nice and long. And then make sure that knee is moved out towards, away from the belly. Make sure that left foot is flexed. And then just begin to soften there. Begin to relax. Release that left hip. Breathe into it. Eyes are closed. Breath is pure and long and clean. Breathe into your body. Move that energy around. Fill yourself up with pranic energy. And as you exhale, let go of whatever is weighing heavy on your soul. Let it go. Or maybe get that left hip to release. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So it's the way we learn how to let go of our bodies in positions like this. That we learn to let go of things that are weighing heavy on us, things that ultimately cause us harm. We learn how to release them as well. As you learn how to release the body, you release what harms you. Good. Relax that right foot. See what happens. Relax the left hip. Good. Relax that right calf. Let it sink into that hamstring. Hug that right knee in a little closer. Use your biceps. Good. And then we relax that left hip. Inhale. Fill up that left thigh, the hamstring, the glute. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Find that stretch. Find that stretch at the back of the hamstring, the outer hip. Tapping into that IT band. Take notice of what you feel and where you feel it. Good. And then maybe come to that final edge by drawing that knee in a little bit more. Good. Hold it there. Breathe. Inhale. Relax through the left hip. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's slowly release the hands. Lower that right foot to the floor gently. Keep the shape of your legs. Move the left side of the thigh back away from the left side of the belly. You can even use your hand. Flex the left foot. And now lower both legs over to the right. And let them go. Relax that right leg especially. Move the left side of the thigh away from the left side of the belly. Take your right hand to your ankle and draw that ankle up towards your hip to get that left foot onto the floor. And then move the left side of the thigh away from the left side of the belly. Good, breathe. Neck is long. And then sweep that left arm up and over your head. And reach through your fingers until you feel that stretch from the tip of that left knee, up the quadricep, the hip flexor, the obliques, the quadratus lumboris. You feel that muscle that's attached to your left hip bone and your first rib. Do you feel that? Open up the rib cage, the shoulder, the tricep. Neck is long. Don't create any tension in the back of the neck. Good. Reach through your fingers. Deepen the stretch. Move the left thigh away from the left side of the belly. Good. Let that feel good. Inhale. Fill up the left side. Open it up. Exhale. Again, fill up that left rib cage, that waist, the chest. And exhale. Good. And then slowly lower your left arm down. Release your right hand. Press into the outer edge of that right foot and press down to bring your knees back to center. Good. Walk that right foot over in line with your right hip and then take a hold of the left knee, undo your legs, and then take that knee and hug it in. Just hug it in. Good. And then release that left leg down. Walk your feet out nice and wide. And then flop your knees over to the right and over to the left and over to the right and over to the left. Good. Now take your knees back to center. Just walk your feet in hip distance apart and then take your arms out like airplane wings and allow the backs of your hands to rest onto the mat, the palms facing up. Good. I want you to take that right arm and start to sweep it up and over your head. I want you to try to keep the back of that hand connected to the mat. As you come up and over that right ear with that arm, I want you to roll yourself over. So lower the knees over to the left, and roll over onto your left side as you sweep that arm over towards the left arm and place the right hand into the left hand. So you can allow the legs to just relax. Once you get that hand in prayer position, slide that hand off of the left hand. Slide the right hand off, reaching across the room. And then hold it there. And then just feel the openness in the back of that shoulder and let that feel good. Let the whole body relax there. So you can stack your knees one on top of the other. That feels more comfortable. Good. And then maybe walk those fingers out a little further, deepening the stretch in that left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale. So you're creating a tourniquet effect on the right side, opening up the back side of that shoulder. And now fresh oxygenated blood will then flow and pump through that area of the front of the shoulder, which is directly connected to your heart. Good. Now begin to slide the right hand back into prayer position. And then start to take that right hand up and over your head as you take like around in a half a circle, right? As you take the arm out, up and then over to the right, you can take those knees straight up towards the sky. So just maneuver your legs however they want to go as you move through this, okay? Now let's do that again. Inhale, right arm up and over the head. As you come towards that ear, start to drop the knees to the left, start to roll yourself over onto your left side. And then take that right hand into the left and then slide it out. And then just take a pause onto that left shoulder and let that feel good. Breathe. Let the body be heavy on that shoulder. Relax your legs. Don't hold on to them. Good. Maybe walk the hand out a little further, going deeper into that shoulder. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then inhale, slide that right hand back. So you're rolling now onto the back of that shoulder, just giving it a nice massage, and then take the hand up. Good. And take that right arm out to the side and the knees rise. Good. Let's do the same thing with the left side. Left arm reaches up Walk it across the floor, over to the right. As you come over the right, roll. Take the left hand into prayer position. Slide the left hand off, rolling onto that shoulder. Good, and let the body be heavy on that shoulder. Breathe into the tricep of that right arm. Breathe into the openness in the back of that shoulder. But let the body relax onto that shoulder most of all. Let the weight of the body open up the shoulder, creating a tourniquet effect on the front. Good. Inhale, slide the hand back into the palm. Take the arm up and over as you open yourself back up again, opening up the chest, the collarbones, the shoulders. Good. Knees come back up, and then do it again. Inhale, up and over. As you exhale, come over to the right. Take the left hand into prayer position. Slide it off, maybe even further. Relax onto that right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Let the body relax in the shoulder. Let it go. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, slide it back into prayer. Take the left arm up and over. Head, open up the arms, knees, come back up and hold it there. Good. Take your arms straight up overhead, shoulders, and go your right arm over your left, and take your hands and see if you can grab a hold of your shoulder blades. Good. Hold on to them. Good. Lengthen your legs nice and long. Let the legs go. Let the feet pull out to the side. Good. And then inhale, sweep the arms straight up, and then cross in the opposite direction and grab a hold of the shoulder blades, and then relax there. Breathe. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Good. Then inhale the arms straight up towards the sky. Good. I want you to take your hands into prayer position. I want you to begin to rub them together really quickly. So quickly that you create warmth between the palms. So press them together firmly. That will help to achieve that warmth and the friction. And friction is energy. So after you create the warmth in your hand, the desired amount of warmth, take the hand and allow them to hover over your eyes. And see if you can feel the energy coming off of your palms. See if you can feel and experience the warmth coming off of your palms. And then cover your eyes with your palms. See the darkness through the lids. And then take your fingers. I like to use my index finger, middle finger, and ring finger. Take them right to the hairline on your forehead. So we hold on to a lot of tension, a lot of stress in our hairline. Maybe you didn't know that. But as you begin to press down firmly, I want you to push your fingers out towards your temples slowly and start to release that tension. Push it away. Release the tension. Release the heat and the acid that builds up in our hairline, in our face as well. And then move your hands down, and then just connect the tips of your fingers, the 3 fingers, together right there in the center of your forehead. Press down and push away right to the temples, and then bring those 3 fingers back to the center of your forehead. Press down and push them out towards the temples. Good. And then release them. Good. Take them back to the forehead, press down, push away. Once you reach the temples, press down firmly and release. Good. Now come back to the hairline and create little circles and start to massage along the hairline all the way around. All the way around, even up and behind your ears. So take your time getting there. If it feels really good in one particular spot, you can stay there and pay close attention to that jaw. Stop at the jaw and just massage the muscles of the hinge of the jaw. Good. And then take the hands behind the ears, massaging the backs of your ears, and then all the way to the back of the neck. Massaging the muscles along the cervical spine. Just don't press down on the cervical spine, okay? And then take the fingers right up into the nape of the neck, right into the base of the skull, and then give it a little pull. So see if you can pull the skull up And then relax that down, and then relax the hands. Take the hands now back around the hairline, back around the ears, and then to the jaw, and then up to the forehead, the temple, the forehead. Good. And then take your fingers to the eyebrows. They're also a hairline. So take the fingers to the center of the forehead, press down into the three fingers, and now start to separate them as you take them across the eyebrows, all the way to the temples. Hold it there, press down firmly, release. Take your hands down a little further, take them to the bridge of the nose. Press down and go across the top of your eye socket to the temples. Press down firmly, release. Take the fingers back to the bridge of the nose. Now go underneath the eye, the bottom of the eye socket, and keep pressing all the way, all the way. You might need to turn your fingers now, pivot those hands, and then push the fingers back towards the hairline. Good. And then take your fingers now underneath the nose, right there to the upper lip. Press down, push away. And like I said, you might need to pivot those hands and turn the fingers so that you can push everything away. Press down, release. Take the hands underneath the bottom lip. Press down. Turn your fingers, follow the jawline. And then get to the hinge of the jaw, press firmly, and release. Good. Good. Hug your knees in. Nice and strongly. Drop your knees to the right, take your gaze to the left. Just relax the legs over to the left. Relax the legs over to the right, your gaze goes over to the left. Make sure both shoulders are down. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Notice the sensations that you feel in your face. Should feel really good. Wow. Good. Slowly release the knees, hug them in, take them back to center, and then roll them over to the left. Relax them down, gaze over your right hand. Breathe into that. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Big breath. Exhale. Stay with your breath. Inhale, hug the knees in, roll over onto your back and drop them to the right. So we're just going to roll them from one side to the other. Once you drop them to the right, relax. And then inhale, come back up. Take the gaze to the right as you drop your knees to the left. And relax. And then hug them in. Take your knees to the right as you take your gaze to the left. And relax. Good. And then inhale, bring your knees back to center. Take your feet slowly and softly to the floor. And then walk your feet out all the way to the end of the mat. Relax your heels down. Let your feet fall away. Leave your arms where they are and just flip your palms up. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Slide the back of your head to the back of the mat. Turn your head to the left. Bring the head back to center. Turn the head to the right. Bring the head back to center. Hold it there and relax all of the bones in your body. Relax and let go. Relax your muscles. Relax your flesh. And relax your skin. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your scalp, your skull, and relax your brain. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your forehead and the space between your eyebrows. Relax and let go. Relax your eyes and allow them to soften inside of your head. Relax and let go. Relax your cheekbones and your jaw. Separate your bottom teeth from your top teeth. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and relax all of the muscles in your face. Relax and let go. Relax your neck and your throat. Relax and let go. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Relax and let go. Relax your chest and your rib cage. Relax your waist and your hips. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your thighs and your knees, your calves and your ankles. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Relax and let go. Relax the entire body. Now for these last few moments of class, just allow yourself to just drift away, and I'll help you to do that. So imagine that you're lying on your mat in a beautiful river. The water is crystal clear. There's grass growing on the surface, on the ground of the river. And there's little fish and turtles swimming around in the water. And you can feel the coolness of the water on your back body. And you can feel the gentle movement of the water underneath you. Allow the breath to create that movement, lifting and lowering you as the ripples of the water move underneath you. See if you can smell the grass along the shore of the river. See if you can smell the dirt, the moss, the trees, and the flowers. Can you feel that gentle breeze moving across the body? Allow it to cool and soothe you. Can you hear the birds and the trees talking to one another? Imagine the sky above you. It's blue. There's white, pure white, puffy clouds above you. You can hear the breeze blowing through the trees. Hear that gentle rustle of the trees as the wind moves through it. Allow that to soothe you, relax you, and let go. Let go and be open. Be open to the experience. Okay, let's begin to wiggle our fingers and start to waken ourselves up and bring ourselves back into this room, or you can just stay right where you are, right? Because you're in your own home and nothing matters. You can stay right where you are if you feel rested and quiet and at peace. Try not to allow anything to disturb this inner peace that you've created. No one or nothing can disturb or shake you. Allow yourself to stay quiet and soft as you move through your day and your weekend. Take that pause. Learn how to take that pause. Good. Look at your fingers, your toes, reach your arms up over your head and start to go for a full body stretch. Good. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest and roll yourself over onto your right side in fetal position. Good. Keeping the eyes closed, holding on to this relaxation for as long as you can. Press your left palm into your mat and slowly bring yourself up into a nice, easy seat. Good. And then take your hands and connect them in a prayer position, symbolizing the connection that you've created between your mind, your breath, your body, and your soul. Let's join our voices for one single chant of Om to close the class. Take a nice deep inhale. Ah. Place your prayer at your third eye. Loka samusta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings live truly free and happy. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. That was a wonderful practice, and I hope you will all have a beautiful weekend. With much love and gratitude, namaste.